Welcome to Career Talks. I'm your host Smriti, and today we are here to discuss about biotechnology. We have with us a very special guest, Dr. Major Neerja Masih, who's HOD Biotechnology at IT College. She served the Indian Army and has 15 years of experience in this field. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you, Smriti.
So, biotechnology as a field is emerging. India is doing wonders, and in days to come, it's going to explode in very many ways. But a lot of students, a lot of parents still are not aware. If you take up science as a subject, you think ki, doctor hi banna hai. But there is so much more in studying science, so many things that biotechnology has opened up. So to begin with, explain us, the need of biotechnology. How should we explain it to a normal person?
So thank you for this question, and I am so glad that you want to, tell others and create awareness about biotechnology. So to a layman, I would like to explain that biotechnology is the amalgamation of biology and technology.
Right.
So whenever we apply technology into any biological system, whether it is a bacteria, virus, or a plant cell or animal cell, that is biotechnology. And by doing so, we are actually enhancing the potential of that particular cell. So it is not that biotechnology is a very new subject or it has come now, but we have been doing biotechnology since our ancient days.
Right. Even if we are not aware,
yes, we were doing brewing, we were making curd. So all these things are into they affect to biotechnology only. And if you see the domestication of plants and animals, we have been doing so since long.
True.
And we know we want to always produce a better quality of crop. That I wish isme more than one tomato ho. I wish the more seeds are there, more fruits are there. Or so nature also selects. But when we also do the artificial selection, we do the hybridization. That is biotechnology to me. And I think why it is emerging field now, because of the computational biology. There is so much in computers we can do with this data. So that is why now the need is growing to study biotechnology. And now let me tell you that this is an era of fourth industrial revolution.
True.
If you'll understand that in the first industrial revolution, we made wheels, then we were into industries, coal industry, steam engines, and now this is an era where it is information, digitization. So this is why now it is an emerging field. So I hope I have made myself clear.
Yes, very clear. As you rightly explained, biotechnology has existed ever, right? From curd making to bread making to drinking wine. It's been a part and parcel of our life, and ab jo hai, it's become more into a structured field and digitization and everything has happened. So for a student who's taking biotechnology in the graduation level and then followed by master's level, if they have to see this field, what are the 4-5 divisions of this field जिसमें वो अपना career बनाने के बारे में सोच सकते हैं? क्या major demarcation है इस field में? क्या scope है? If you could tell us about that.
So I would like to tell you that biotechnology is a field of science which is multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary.
Right.
So these days there is a thin margin between one field of the science and another field of science. So even if in the graduation they don't have the particular subject, they can switch over to biotechnology.
So if they have botany in graduation, they can do MSc in
If they have graduate in pure sciences, then also they can do post-graduation in biotechnology.
Oh, very nice.
And to be very the so many fields are animal culture, biochemistry, cell biology, and then molecular cell biology, genetic engineering, and then also animal biotechnology and plant biotechnology and marine biotechnology.
Yeah.
So the fields are many, and they can choose from one of them, and they can switch from one to another at any point of time.
Okay.
So that makes it even they will never regret making a choice because it is such a vast field.
Right.
And also with I told you about the computational biology. So initially it used to feel that biology is something which only girls do. I mean, let me tell you, it is a common thinking. But
physics, chemistry was a boy thing and bio was a girl
thing. But since biotechnology, it is amalgamation of technology. Basically, it is application of technology in the biological system. So many of them they are required here.
Right.
And computational biology is totally, then biostatistics, they can also come and join us. And then also bioinformatics, it is then chemical engineering, biochemical engineering, biomedical engineering. So all these also can contribute.
And I think now you have biotechnology, MBA also, biotech also.
Yes.
Plain biotechnology as well.
You have put it very correctly, because biotechnology is not just a study field.
Right.
It is an industry. It is a crores of industries, and wherein all these fields will require manpower. Any industry is always based on some profit.
True.
Because someone who is putting some capital,
there's a product and that needs to be sold.
So all these people, like whether it is human resource, or whether it is marketing person, or whether it is advertising person, all of them are required, because it has become so much commercialized.
True.
And biotechnology, that is why not only engineering, technology, biology, but MBA also.
MBAs.
So all of them they are the stakeholders of this.
As you rightly explained, that it's an interdisciplinary subject and interdependent on various fields of sciences. So what are the new emerging fields or the new career options that students can think about while pursuing biotechnology? Because they have to keep in mind that it's not just about research and development, it's not just about experimentation, it could also be about marketing, it could also be about invention, writing papers. So I think there are various fields that you can pursue after completing your bachelor's or your master's in this field. So give us a light on all these various emerging aspects of career that they can pursue.
So once I tell you about what are the different fields of biotechnology, you will automatically understand that where all the students can take up as their career. So there is this green biotechnology, which is dealing with the environmental biotechnology, agricultural biotechnology, to make things or maybe make the plants, for example, BT cotton, wherein it is producing its own pesticide.
Right.
So definitely this will help us use of less pesticide and make this environment cleaner. Then there is bioremediation, wherein we can use only the microorganisms to clean up our environment. So similarly, there is white biotechnology, where we are employing the microorganisms to work as a factories. So they are producing for us the product which we need, and by using the genetic engineering, we are making it more beneficial, because as I told you, industry is always about making profit. So once we have industry, we need people, right? So there they will be employed, the students who take biotechnology as an option. And also there is another biotechnology, blue biotechnology. You will see the earth is like so much water, and there is immense potential. So for that, harnessing that potential, we need marine biotechnologists, and so the career option for them.
I like it the way it's been color coded: red, blue, green, white.
And like you said, red is about the medicine. And you will also appreciate that these days it is not only the medicine like the traditional medicines. We are talking about the personalized medicine. So the scope is immense. The telemedicine, personalized, customized medicines, gene therapies.
And we have also seen in the case of Corona how vaccines were,
Yes. So like never before, the biotechnologists felt, so much important, because they had a lot to do. But then there is another side of it, like flip side, as I said, of the biotechnology, like the bio warfare, or the nuclear.
Yeah. So warfare. I mean, since it's an emerging field, there must be flip side to the coin as well. The myths associated, the problems associated, which students should be aware about.
And that there is a dark biotechnology, wherein we are using the biotechnology as for creating warfare. Bio warfare.
They said that the Corona was like a Chinese warfare.
So that is why this is to curb this. We have another part of biotechnology which is dealing with ethics, bioethics.
Okay.
So here also we need people who will teach the students about ethics.
Kind of auditors who will oversee, professionals.
So this is another field, emerging field. And also there is, when we talk about like who patents, who has done it, where was it done? Was it done in India or somebody else did it?
True.
So there is international, like we have intellectual property rights,
Right.
and we have intellectual property laws. So that also opens up.
So there it integrates with the law part of it,
Yeah.
the humanities law.
Yes. So that is why I'm saying that once we learn about biotechnology, we will know where all the career options are.
Can.
And so all these fields, at every point, human power is required.
So, I mean, it sounds more of, a to-do field, like, it's not just theory.
Yeah.
You have to do so many things on ground, do research. So it's an active field where constant experimentation has to happen, constant learning has to happen, and it can't be, I think, just a textbook learning.
That is why I was about to tell you that we always, encourage our students to, do industrial training.
Right.
And I always say that not every subject should be studied to just get a job. You can be the job provider.
True.
You can, besides doing the research,
You can be an entrepreneur, you can do a startup in the field.
you can do and these days the government is taking a lot of initiative. They are encouraging these startups.
True.
And also you can, start your own facility, like, Experiome. And this kind of facility, we encourage our students to visit so that they also get the knack of it. It is not just the theory that they are studying, there is a practical aspect of it, and they need to know that practical aspect while they are still studying. So that is why when they step out with a degree, they will be more confident, and they will actually know what they are supposed to do, and they will be a very responsible citizen. So that is what I feel.
I think one of the issues that this industry is currently facing is lack of trained manpower, lack of places to conduct experiments, to do research, and that's where we need professional agencies to help students, to help researchers, to help professionals to have that cutting edge. So as you said that there is as a part of the curriculum, students need to do summer training programs. They also need to do project trainings when they are about to complete their degree. So therein comes a lot of agencies like Experiome who give you first-hand experience. कि आप आइए यहाँ पे research करिए. If you have a project in mind, do the experimentations. They have world-class facilities with all the equipment. So you need not think about going to America right away कि अब मुझे अगर कुछ करना है. And so as a professor, as a faculty of this department, you would be suggesting students to go through various research programs, do experimentation. So what are the places and what are the practical applications that they can look into for the job purpose?
So you have excellently brought out the fact that yes, they should be not just a theory person when they get out of the college or the institution. When they leave with their master's degree, they should feel equipped. So during this period only they should get a training,
right,
hands-on training, which will give them the confidence, and they will be also when we talk about the placement, campus placement. So those people who already have experience, they have a lot of potential or to get placed, So they will get that kind of thing in their CV only when they visit such places. So I always encourage that they should go and take a hands-on training to places like Experiome and others, and also this hands-on training during their summer training as well as their project work dissertation will equip them, right? And also I want to like whosoever is listening, that there are various R&D sections in all the industries, whether it is a dairy industry, food industry, whether it is a
beauty and
healthcare, or just plain medical industry like pharmaceuticals. There is pharmacokinetics, whereas they need people who are equipped with these kind of knowledge so that they can expand their work.
I think everything has become customized. If we now look into ads, so say, some companies, they'll say, you want a customized hair color, you want a customized cream for, so there is experimentation constantly going on. And this is all part of the research and the development aspect of it.
Training is also important to open the minds of students and broaden their horizon, because many a times when they study in the books, like they don't know actually how a fermenter looks, how big is the fermenter?
True.
So when they appear for their job interviews, they will make a fool of themselves if they have not got any hands-on training. So and especially if it's some field wherein they are trying to exploit your application part and you are not equipped, how will you be of any help to them?
And I think when you're mixing liquids, a lot of different things also happen.
So basically, being, like they say, lab etiquettes, lab manners, being working in a wet lab or a dry lab, both things are equally important.
Equally important, true. And I think also one of the aspects for students would be being associated with professors and with industry experts into writing papers and research right from the academics
point of view, and they will write only when they see something.
Right.
Like even if it is a review article, it cannot happen without having had any hands-on experience on that.
Right.
So this is why I would always encourage students to visit facilities and get hands-on training.
Hands-on training, right. So thank you, Dr. Neerja, for giving us such valuable insights into the field of biotechnology. I'm sure students would get a glimpse of what they can do. They can have their probing on कि अब क्या कर सकते हैं इस field में. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you, Smriti, for giving me this opportunity, because I am so passionate about biotechnology and I want that people should see it as a very important and significant subject, and they should understand that it is not something which is only theoretical, but it makes the students job ready.
Very true. Thank you.
Thank you.